Hi, I'm coming to you from Power Pole Performance. My name is Hilda, and today we're going to go over one of my favorite moves for pole. It's called the knee hold. It's the more advanced move. It can be painful, and I do it all the time in competition. Before we get started, I just want to go over a couple of things about placement. So the first thing to know is the top knee will have a good hook. You're going to extend through the hips, activating the glutes. Your bottom leg is going to be coming at an angle where it's running not directly on the knee, but sort of a diagonal angle. And then hip drive is really important, as well as glute activation. I'm going to be demonstrating how to do knee hold from the ground. That's the way I learned how to do it. There's a lot of activation in the in the hips as well as the glutes. And you're also crunching up with your obliques to hold you into position. Now, again, like I was saying, you want to be in that diagonal angle. You're not directly putting pressure on the knee. So you have to find that little sweet spot. And it is a painful move when you first learn it. But the more, if you can stick with it and the more you can do it, you're conditioning the skin and conditioning the move. It'll get easier and easier. So I'm demonstrating it on static, and I recommend doing it on static before attempting it on spin. But I love this move on spin. So I'm going to place my hand onto the ground to support me. I'm going to bring my leg as high up as I can to hook it. Now my other leg is going to come in that diagonal position, and I'm going to drive my hips forward, and I'm going to hold. You will get a little bit of rotation, but the more you drive your hips forward and crunch up, you'll see less and less of that. So if you can do it on the ground, then you can take it to a higher position, and you can even do it on spin. So once you keep practicing your knee hold from the ground and you're really comfortable and you want to try it on spin, this is my favorite way to do a knee hold. I find static knee hold is not the most prettiest. You can go into a baseball grip. I'm going to hook my inside leg, extend my hips forward. I'm going to hold a couple rotations, and then you can go into a martini or something like that afterwards. I'll show you what it looks like. You can play with your arms. And then to get out of it, you can go into martini, point your toes, and then just come down. So if you get extremely comfortable with your knee hold on spin and your legs are hooked, like your feet are hooked at the back, you can actually do this move with your feet back, both feet back, pressing your hips forward. Now this is more advanced. So I just want to take a moment to go over the foot hook. So my bottom foot is actually going to hook over the top foot. So when I'm in this position, my knee is on top, my bottom foot is going to go over the top foot, and then I'm extending forward. This is really important. You don't want to have it the other way. I mean, you probably could, but I don't think the lock would be the same. So I would recommend putting the bottom foot on top of the top foot just to have a better lock and be more secure. But again, you can play with it and see what feels comfortable for you, because every body is different. But I do find that having the bottom foot on top is better. It's more secure. Thank you for watching, and if you have any requests for pole videos or exercises, even in the gym, let me know and I can demo.